Hey, what's up, y'all? Cancer gang, gang, gang. Welcome to y'all's reading for the month of August. First of all, I just want to say thank y'all for the views. You guys kind of went like viral. Um, you guys had I think it was like 150 something views on you guys' last month the reading. Definitely the most I've gotten of a reading was probably like around 9765 for some of them. So like having gotten 150 views from you guys definitely is like a little viral moment for this very beginning um, space. And also that led to 3 new subscribers, so really happy. So to all my 3 subscribers, hope you guys are watching. Thank you all so much. I appreciate all 3 of you. And yeah, let's keep this going. And yeah, let's kind of grow this tribe. So we're gonna start with cancers because you guys pulled in the most views, so I think I'll just start with you guys first for the month of August. So this is for our Cancer Collective, and this is for August 2025. Yeah, and this is it's a general reading, so you guys can watch for your sun placement, you can watch for your moon placement, Venus, Mars, all of that stuff. You can also watch for your house placements or any other placements where you may have strong Cancerian presence in it. So yeah, let's get right into it. And of course, the usual, please subscribe, please like, please share if this is something that resonates with with you or someone who's in the Cancer Collective. I added one more deck, an Oracle deck, but last month I only worked with the astrology and the tarot cards. So um, yeah, I think we're gonna start with an Oracle card, just to kind of open up the energy and see what we're sort of working with this particular time. This is for the sign of Cancer. And you guys had a really beautiful, powerful message last time. So hopefully there's also some good news for y'all for this month. Happy birthday to my Leos as well. I'll probably do you guys second because it's you guys' birthday month. All right, thanks for coming through for Cancer. Yeah, definitely feel a lot of new opportunities for you guys continuing this month as well. I feel a lot of healing also coming in for you guys during this month of August. Some of you guys could be, visiting, childhood childhood traumas that may revolve around a mother figure or a father figure, is what I'm picking up here. So, yeah, a lot of introspections, a lot of healing work that I see, maybe for a few of you, if not all of you. But I also see a lot of expansion, a lot of growth, a lot of opportunities as well coming in for some of y'all. This is for Cancer. Okay, there we go. mature woman, yes. As they were saying, some of you guys could be revisiting um, maternal wounds. They also did say paternal, but they also did say maternal. So some of you guys could be healing childhood wounds that are related to maybe your relationship dynamics with a mother figure. This could be an aunt, it could be a grandmother, it could be a sister, a bigger sister who maybe took up the role of like a mother figure in your life. So I feel like a lot of revisiting um, some of those things, but specifically the word that they were using was childhood, right? So some of you guys could be healing mother wounds dating back to when you guys were, uh, preteens, teenagers. Also, some of you guys may have had relationships with your maternals where there have been a lot of maybe many years or a lot of distance between the relationship where things haven't really worked out that great. And I feel like there could be maybe one or two of you guys who are kind of revisiting this relationship dynamic or sort of like healing sort of like those childhood stuff. So this is something that they were really downloading, whispering to me, and wanted me to share this with a Cancer collective. And this is they're saying also this is important because of the number six. The number six, of course, represents the house of Virgo. It is the house of servitude. It is the house of health. It is the house of well-being. It is the house where we take care not of only ourselves, but also we take care of others, of our community. So again, this message of healing, of growth, of self-care is connected to the sixth house and is connected to your childhood wounds. Is something that they are also wanting to bring emphasis to as well. And maybe the sixth house or the house of Virgo or Virgo placements may be something that comes up again later on to confirm that message. We'll see how they want to do it. You give me one more for Cancer, thank you. Yeah, and as you also noticed, if you pause and rewind the video they're saying, you will notice that this card came with a little bit of hesitation, and you will notice that in the shuffle. And so they're also saying to me to tell you that this may also be an area that you're revisiting these things, but maybe you're revisiting it with a lot of apprehension or like a lot of hesitation. So it's a process that hasn't been maybe particularly easy for you. Yeah, yeah, there we have thoughts coming in. So it's processes, it's a processes. These are things that, as they were saying, they haven't been very easy for you. Maybe these are things that you've been thinking a lot about more recently. Perhaps if you've been getting older, you may have been thinking about um, the stuff they were talking about here. You may have been thinking about that a whole lot more. Um, they want me to look at the bottom of the deck. You see, there we have bad health. So again, the health could be the thing that they were saying here, that they were emphasizing that for some of you, is because that you want to be in better health, that you could be rethinking, revisiting a lot of things to kind of work through to sort of regain better health, right? So connected to these thoughts also could be things such as they were saying, the apprehension or the hesitation. And also with that, maybe also comes stress, it comes depression, it comes, certain thought patterns, ways of looking at life or ways of thinking. So this relationship dynamic may have impacted the way that maybe you think about other people, the way that you think about your life, or the way that you think about life, right? And so with thoughts here, they're just indicating to me that this has been a process for you, and you have needed to maybe take time to kind of get to this stage where you feel like you're stronger enough or ready enough to be able to deal with that stuff. Now, for others of you, of course, some of the ways that you may have been dealing with this may have been through artistry. So you could be an artist, you could be a painter, musician. You may yourself also be a reader, but any kind of like artistic expressions where those things were, as you can see also, like in this man's canvas is the feminine, right? It's the same woman who sits here. You'll even notice the hairstyle as well, right? So this maternal matriarch energy returns again in the number 16. And that shows the trajectory of her journey, that she emerges at number 6, but then 10 cards later is still in the thoughts of this young man, right? So that shows again the length, or maybe even the amount of years that has taken place, maybe since a traumatic experience or a bad relationship with a matriarch, for example, right? And so on the canvas, you can see that she is really the one that really fills up his space or her space, if you want to kind of switch up the genders. And a lot of you guys maybe write about it or journal about it or draw about it or paint about it. And for some of you also, it could be for one person, but I don't know why this person is coming in, because I'm kind of picking this up with an Aries energy. So I don't know, you could be an Aries Sun person, but you may have a Cancer placement somewhere, and you could be watching this reading. But I'm also hearing in honor of my mother, or like in honor of a maternal person. So you may have lost a mother figure due to bad health. And it's maybe been a long journey in terms of maybe healing or coming to the acceptance of that. And so maybe now you've dedicated your life to drawing portraits of her, or writing journals, or just paintings, or telling stories, or whatever, in remembrance of that relationship. All right. We're going to do one more from this oracle. Okay, just kind of hesitated. Yeah, but it wants to come out. Message of concern. Yeah, so the message of concern may also be for others of you, to the person who I'm picking up, maybe the energy of a maternal who had passed. When that moment came, when you received message that they were in bad health, or that something had happened to them, that may have maybe been something that really shattered your world, that really crushed your world, that really shifted something in your reality in that particular timeline, right? And so then also kind of changed the trajectory of your life moving forward since that point. All right. Now, for others of you, the message of concern could be in real time, meaning that all people involved may still be well and alive and living, or maybe not so well, but alive and living. And so there could be a message of concern that brings something that triggers the healing to begin, right? So let's say you haven't had a good relationship with your matriarch, but then you hear of a message that they're not doing so well, and then that just triggers you to want to do better in terms of healing that connection. And because you never know when are the last days, for any one of us, right? So something like that I'm picking up here. All right. All right. Let's see what the astrology deck has to say. But overall, it's just overwhelmingly a message of just healing. I think somebody needed to hear that this is just a period or a season of healing. Okay, all right, those two wants to come out. Yeah, definitely something. Trining is always good. It's something coming, sort of unifying, coming back together. Whenever you have a trine, it's usually a positive, aspect. So it shows that the universe or God, depending on your affiliations, is wanting to kind of bring things back together, right? Is kind of wanting to heal something and bring in positivity and pour in positivity. And what that will lead to is basically a healing of the heart, right? Because the moon represents our heart, it represents our feelings and our emotions. And when you have it in Taurus, it shows stability, it shows strength, it shows fortitude, it shows resilience, right? So maybe when it comes to matters of the heart, specifically for you, Cancer, this messages, the stuff that we're talking about here, may have been really, really difficult, maybe with a matriarch, or some of you may be a patriarch. But it's like God is wanting to bring that divine healing in your life so that your heart, aka then your feelings, your emotions, are healed and are grounded and are in a much better place, right? Because also when you're in a much better place, you also do better for yourself and also for others. All right. Yeah. Oh, wait. That was not really a proper shuffle. There we go. Okay. Well, Saturn wants to really come out, even though at first it wasn't really a proper shuffle. But Saturn is great. Again, Saturn is that patriarch. So again, confirming that earlier message, it's a patriarch. So it represents Capricorn as well. So for others of you, it really does confirm that this has been a challenging time, but now you have the trine that's coming in, right? Even though it has been a very hard journey for a lot of you guys, Cancers out there, because Saturn really restricts and it really presents a lot of challenges. Some of you could even be going through your own Saturn returns, and that could be the thing that maybe triggering this healing to take place. Could be the catalyst that kind of sets things in motion, right? Especially for those of you who are going through your Saturn returns, because it's going to challenge old beliefs, old patterns, old thoughts, old ways of doing things. So I only see this actually as a positive and not anything to be afraid of. All right. So I think that's really all I'm getting for you guys for August. Just look to a month of, great healing, great introspections. And let's see what the tarot shows. We're gonna do one tarot card just to sort of close this. It's already 20 minutes. Yeah, you see, I love it. You guys also had this, the Two of Cups last time as well, which was very beautiful. I think you guys had this, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this is, reconciliation, healing, and we've got the lion here, so this could be reconciliation, healing, and we are in lion season. We're in Leo season. um, and also, it's the Lions Gate portal, soon, currently open, I suppose. So this could be a great time, really, for like really healing and reconciling a lot of things that you were not able to, for whatever reason, right? And also notice the coming together of the divine masculine, divine feminine. So this could be, again, represented as the matriarch, the patriarch, or the matriarch and the son, or the matriarch and the daughter, kind of reconciling things or healing things and working things together. So this is a very beautiful symbology of the messages that they were talking about. And also this confirms that this is the trine that God wants to bring forth. This is when they were saying that God or the universe wants to bring healing, wants to bring that Two of Cups. This is what they are saying. And so this just confirms the messages that they were downloading earlier. Also, Leo represents the father energy. Leo represents the patriarch, and the symbology of that is right here. So we both have the patriarch symbolized, and we have the matriarch symbolized, and we have the son or the daughter symbolized. So I love this message for you, Cancer. I hope that it brings you healing, and I hope that it connects a few dots for you as you move along in your journey. Wish you all the best, and once again, thank you guys for going viral. We had 150 views. Let's see if we can get the same, but if not, also it's all right. And also thanks again to my 3 new subscribers. I really appreciate you all. And yeah, so I wish you all the best. Maybe I'll come back again with a mid-month review later on in this month. All right, that's it. That's it with my blabbering. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.